Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to do a quick recap of the top teams for the Plague Creeper. The only kind of development today is there's a team which managed to hit 152 billion damage for a player with Supreme Plus level of upgrade of all heroes on his account. I'm going to show you the screenshots on the video right now. But this was incredibly impressive. And then a player with like Paragon 4 upgrades, like what we have on our account, he managed to hit 157 billion damage with it, which is basically the overall top score, which people are getting even with the Talene team of today. So I'm going to go ahead and give this team a lot of tries. This is going to be the team lineup. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Real Fresto in front of Shemira and Illusion in the front. And as for the charm setup, it is going to be recovering onto Smokey, Butcher onto Shemira, Sorcery onto Fresto, Sorcery on the Twins, and then Butcher onto the Harak. These were the charms that this player used. Okay, so we're going to do a bunch of skip runs. I'm going to meet you guys back when we do hit a decent score. I think definitely, yeah, oh, are you kidding? On the second run, we got 157 billion damage, 82 billion from the Shemira. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Actually, 157.78 billion damage. Wait, what? Okay, this has happened again. This always happens, and I'm like, when I see this, I'm like getting so confused. But look at my ranking, my damage is right under my server ranking. Look at the top one and the current damage. I'm number 4, but my top one is literally only like 20 points of damage higher than me. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this replay. It must have something to do with the timing of everything, like you can't get much higher than this score unless you got much better RNG. But let's go ahead and watch this because this shows you that this is actually pretty consistent, the fact that we hit it on the second run of this team. Yeah, this is really impressive. And I definitely recommend running this team and run the same charms, Butcher onto both Shemira and Harak, Fresto with the sorcery charms, Smokey recovering or sorcery charms, and ideally even refine the charms. I don't know if that is that important, but the player who hit it with the Supreme Plus upgrade of his account, he had these 4 heroes I mentioned with the refined charms, and of course the twins don't need to have their charms refined. And probably honestly, Smokey doesn't need to have his charms refined. I think the RNG is more important. But that is honestly crazy. So definitely a very heavily recommended team if you have Harak, and basically you don't even need to run Talene anymore. Because Talene even is giving a lot of people trouble, like hitting the RNG to get that top score. So the fact that we got this hit on the second run of a Shemira comp is really proving how good Shemira actually is, even for Plague Creeper. Yeah, that is a great score. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to show you the best team if you don't have Harak. And I'm not going to do a run of it because like we honestly got basically the best RNG of it in the previous week. This is the team comp. Real Fresto in front of Shemira, Illusion in front of the blue-haired twin, blue-haired twin on the left, pink-haired twin on the right, and Smokey up front. And as for the charms of this, they're all going to be on standard charms. Sorcery on the twins, Butcher on Shemira, Insight on Ludovic, Sorcery on Fresto, and Recovering on Smokey. And for this team, I'm going to pop up the screenshots. We hit 140 billion damage with this team in the previous week, and this was on I think my first or second run of this comp. So this is going to take RNG though again. Like, I mean, people are hitting, I'm going to show you a screenshot, 123 billion damage with all Supreme Plus upgrade of heroes for this team, but it will need to hit that RNG to make that happen. So that is basically just another great team that you can run. Okay, before we use all of our tries on the Talene team just to see whether it can get that 157 billion, I'm going to show you a no twins team. This is the most free-to-play friendly team if you don't have the twins built at all. And I'm actually going to do a run of it. Real Fresto in front of Shemira, Smokey on the side, Ludovic on the side, and then Mikola on the right corner with the harmonic spell. Again, the charms are going to be standard and arcane charms onto Mikola. Yeah, so Plague Creeper has RNG. It is a high RNG boss because you need things to line up perfectly. However, at least the charms are not the RNG factor. Like, the bosses which are the most frustrating for Dream Realm, especially these videos that I make, are when the charms, you don't know what are the optimal charms. For these bosses, we pretty much know what are the optimal charms, and even just for this new team that we showed you with Harak, it seems like Harak with Butcher charms are the best for that. 101 billion damage, yeah, it will kind of, this is kind of the maximum potential of this team. Okay guys, before we move on to the Talene team, I just want to mention the fact that the team that hit the 157 billion damage on our second run, it is also very high on RNG because I wanted to run it back. I did another, like as you can see here, 4 runs, and none of them got even close to that score. So I don't know, with 20 runs, probably you would be able to hit, but maybe not. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to be comparing it to the Talene team, which has always been considered to be the overall top performing team. And for this one, balance charms on Harak do seem to be doing better. And for the Talene charms, it's between blast or destructive. Both are good options, and it's up to you which one you want to try. However, I'm basically gonna do all of them with blast, because in the past, blast has always been best for me. So Real Fresco and Harak on the Stella Bomb, Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left, Illusion right up in the front. We have the Blast Charms on the Talene, we have them refined, although that probably doesn't matter. And, you know, we're going to go right for the skip runs until we hit like a 157 billion damage. I'm not going to take a look at a replay. I don't know, we have 12 runs left. Hopefully we can hit at least one decent run of this Talene team. But this is going to show you that the Talene team, on average, is going to be scoring higher than, for example, the Shemira team. Like, we hit 140 billion right there, and then you can get some runs hitting 147. And there we go. We got 157 billion damage on our basically third try, and that is pretty good. Okay, guys, I did some more runs. We were unable to break higher than this, so 157.7 billion. That is basically gonna be our maximum score. I won't even take a look at replay, because basically the same thing happens in each fight, which is that you just have the perfect timing of things to get enough damage off in time. It can happen for the Shemira team, it can happen for the Talene team. You can try either one of them, or if you don't have Harak, you can run the Shemira team that we showed, and again, use all of your runs, try to hit that high RNG, and you can get a good score of that. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this is helpful. Good luck getting a top score in the Play Creeper boss. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.